If you haven't heard of my starter kit, it's basically a guide that helps you start a clothing brand. I'll have that linked in the description so you can check it out. If you're somebody that wants to start a clothing brand but has no idea where to start, that is definitely something that you will be interested in. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking yet another video, and welcome if you're new. My name is Teddy G, and on this channel I like to share what it's truly like to run a clothing brand, as well as dropping tips, tricks, gems, and all of that good stuff. And if you are a seasoned follower, you've watched the majority of my videos, you will know that I am looking to launch a clothing blanks business, a whole new type of clothing brand. And to be honest, it's because I just feel like I lack that creativity when it actually comes to like fully like running my own clothing brand and coming up with like designs all the time. But one thing I do know I'm good at is actually bringing ideas to life. So going from that stage of where, you know, you have your designs and you actually produce it in the way that you want it to be produced. So basically like the technical boring sides of things, like I'm your gal, but when it comes to like the creative side of things, not so much. So I thought, you know, I still want to be in the clothing space, I still want to run my clothing brand on the side, but I know that my clothing brand, in terms of keeping up with like designs and stuff, is probably not going to be my strongest point. But I know if I release a clothing blanks brand, I know that I am going to be able to produce really high quality staple pieces for people to buy and use as part of their clothing brand. So that's basically the premise of me wanting to start my own clothing blanks brand. And I say all of this to say that we have actually completed the final round of samples for the first product that we are going to be releasing, which is exciting stuff. We are almost good to go. He's gonna send me the invoice soon. I'm gonna part with thousands and thousands of pounds just for you guys, and we're gonna get that ball rolling. And if you are actually following the journey of me, you know, building this clothing blanks brand, you will know that I've been carrying out some competitor analysis, because, you know, when you're starting a business, you do have to, you know, scope out your competitors. And in today's video, we are actually going to be doing another competitor analysis, and we're going to be looking at Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom was actually first founded in Rhode Island in 1851. I'm not sure whether it's the oldest one that I've discussed, but it is pretty old, and it was founded by somebody called Robert Knight and his sons. So basically, quite with like a lot of these blanks companies, they started off by producing textiles. So they were producing things like cotton, and in 1871 they decided to venture into the underwear business, and that's actually how the brand Fruit of the Loom was first conceptualized. So Fruit of the Loom is now best known for their blank t-shirts and their underwear, and also their activewear. Now, I have never dabbled into the Fruit of the Loom underwear or the activewear, but I definitely know their t-shirts and their crew necks and their hoodies and bits and bobs like that. And within their core like range of products, it is the t-shirts that cater to men, women, and children. So obviously it started in Rhode Island, but as the company grew, it expanded its production globally, and now they manufacture their garments in the US, in Mexico, in Honduras. I can never say that country's name, I'm so sorry. And also in Morocco. Now, I love Morocco. I went to Morocco for my birthday. Great place. If you want to see my Morocco vlog, definitely follow me on TikTok. The fact that they manufacture in multiple different countries all over the world means that they're able to actually meet the demands that are worldwide, because Fruit of the Loom is everywhere. Now, in terms of sustainability, according to Fruit of the Loom, they use eco-friendly materials, and they actively try and obviously minimize waste within their production processes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the popular Fruit of the Loom products and see how they compare to the kind of spec that I'm going for my own blanks brand. Ooh, that is a tongue twister. The spec for my t-shirts are 300 GSM, so between 250 and 300 GSM, 100% cotton, ring spun cotton, and we're going for that boxy oversized fit that is in fashion at the moment. And then the spec of my hoodies are going to be 450 GSM, 100% cotton, and we're going for the French terry cotton cloth for the hoodies. So before I dabble and look into blanks that actually match my spec, there are two like really popular Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, and the first one is called the Original Fruit of the Loom tee. Now this one is 100% cotton, and it comes in at 140 to 145 GSM depending on the color. So usually like when the t-shirt is like white, it's the lighter weight, but then when they dye it, it becomes just that little bit heavier. So that's why it depends on the color. It comes in at £2.78, which is really, really low in price. And this is on the buytshirt.com website, which is the website that I use to compare the prices across all of the competitor analyses that I have been doing. It comes in sizes small to 5XL, and there are 21 different colors available. Now, another bestseller is the value weight t-shirt, I believe it's called, and this is also 100% cotton. It's got a higher GSM, so the GSM comes in at 160 to 165 GSM, and this t-shirt comes in at £3.12. The size range is small to 5XL as well, and there's 33 different colors that you can get this t-shirt in. Now, in terms of looking for a t-shirt that will closely match the specification of my t-shirt that I want to go for, the only one that I found was the super premium tee. Now, I want to preface this by saying that it doesn't actually closely match my spec, but this is the closest I could find. So this t-shirt is 100% cotton. The GSM for white, like I mentioned, white tends to be a little bit like lower in GSM. So the GSM for white is 190 GSM, which is you know, you're getting okay. And then the GSM for color is 205 GSM. So all the t-shirts that are colored, they are 205 GSM in weight. It comes in sizes small to 5XL as well. And to buy it from the Buy T-shirt online website, it's going to set you back £3.90, and this t-shirt comes in 18 different colors. For my blanks brand, I do want to go for ring spun cotton, and that particular t-shirt is not ring spun, but they do have a ring spun cotton t-shirt on the website, and this one is called the iconic 195 ring spun premium tee. So I had to read it off my notes. This one is 100% cotton, so ring spun cotton. It's 190 GSM for white and 195 GSM for the colored t-shirts. The sizes range from small to 5XL. It comes in 15 different colors, and it's priced in at £3.49. So now let's talk about hoodies and finding a hoodie which has got a spec that closely, or as closely as possible, matches the spec that I'm going for my hoodies. Now, again, with the hoodies, they don't really have anything like remotely similar, but the closest that I found was their premium 70/30 hoodie. Like I said, I want to go for 100% cotton for my hoodies, but this hoodie is actually 70% cotton and 30% polyester. It comes in at 280 GSM, which is basically the GSM I'm trying to go for my t-shirt, and this is the hoodie. The sizes range from small to 2XL. It comes in 9 colors, and this hoodie is priced at £18.18. So straight off the bat, they don't really have a hoodie that closely matches the specification that I am looking to go for my hoodie, which gives me like confidence that I'm launching something that you cannot readily and easily find. Now, in terms of distribution, when it comes to Fruit of the Loom, they distribute globally using stockists. So a stockist is basically like another company that will stock this particular brand. So it'll be like an ordinary shop that stocks Fruit of the Loom. And like most of the blanks brands, you cannot purchase directly from their website. You have to find a stockist. Fruit of the Loom are definitely lacking in some of the more desirable GSMs and more desirable compositions in terms of material choices when it comes to like their hoodies and sweatshirts. But I believe this is probably so that they can actually keep their costs low and be accessible to people that just want to purchase like a half decent t-shirt and wear it essentially. But having said all of that, let's take a quick dive into some of the strengths and weaknesses that I put together when it comes to Fruit of the Loom. So like a mini SWOT analysis, but just the SWOT part of the SWOT analysis. So let's cover some of the strengths first. So obviously one of the biggest strengths of Fruit of the Loom is their like incredibly low prices, which means that, you know, if somebody doesn't have like a big budget to start their clothing brand, they can just purchase a £2 t-shirt t-shirt from Fruit of the Loom and print on that and start their clothing brand that way. They have a great range of sizes. I mean, they start from typically like size small and they go all the way up to size 5XL. They have a great range of colors across all of their products. They have children's wear, which is always a plus, and the stockists that they have will obviously have like on-demand delivery. So like buytshirt.com, you can purchase something today and get your delivery tomorrow, which is obviously like a strength. Adding on to that, the fact that they have stockists and they have worldwide stockists means that their distribution is worldwide, which is obviously amazing. Now, in terms of their cons, their weaknesses, they don't have a high GSM when it comes to hoodies, especially. I mean, the weight of their hoodie is 280, which is like the weight of this t-shirt I'm probably wearing right now. That's just not good enough, in my opinion. They don't have a hoodie that is 100% cotton with like a high GSM. They don't even have like a French terry cotton, which is my preferred type of cotton to be used in a hoodie. So to me, that is a weakness. There are like negative connotations when it comes to using Fruit of the Loom. I think it's just one of those ones. You can't fight it. When I was browsing their website, they do have outdated cuts. So just like those typical cuts, none of those like relaxed premium cuts that people like nowadays. They don't really have that on their website. You cannot purchase directly from their website. And although I said that this is a pro or strength, some of their prices are a little bit too low. I mean, I saw a t-shirt for 90p. Now, how is a t-shirt being made and then sold for 90p? It's a little bit questionable. But yeah, that's basically my SWOT analysis, my deep dive into Fruit of the Loom, comparing it with what I want to produce for my own clothing brand. If you guys want me to do a competitive analysis on some of the other blanks brand that you have come across, then definitely drop them in my like comment box and I will, you know, do my research and film another video. If you haven't heard of my starter kit, it's basically a guide that helps you start a clothing brand. I'll have that linked in the description so you can check it out. If you're somebody that wants to start a clothing brand but has no idea where to start, that is definitely something that you will be interested in. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in my very next video. Bye.